I have been using Adobe products for as long as I can remember. They're fantastic, awesome company, awesome people, and obviously make some of the best tools out there for creatives. What they've done really well over the recent times is really interact with the community more. And in the mail, I've received a bunch of these really awesome postcards here, created from various different artists out there. I think some of these are AI generated, some of these maybe are real. And it's super cool to receive this with a nice little note. And just thank you so much, Adobe. In particular, I want to thank Chris. This is her incredible creation here. Look how beautiful that is. Chris is an incredible creator and an awesome evangelist for Adobe and super supportive. And if you're not following her on Instagram or Twitter or the other different platforms, I really recommend that you do. Her tag here is at I Create Life. And Chris is just an incredible person, and I'm so grateful for this. Receiving these in the mail, looking at how incredible these look, and the first thing I ask myself is like, how did you create these? What prompt did you use to create the art? And then I realized, wait a minute, with Adobe Firefly, there's a way to upload these images to get a very similar effect and use them as a reference. And this is how we're going to do it. So I took a bunch of photos on my phone of these and I sent them to my computer. And what I went next to is to Adobe Firefly, selected one of the preset images there. And I went over to select the style reference feature. The style reference feature allows you to upload any image, even one that you've taken, could be AI art, everything. And what this will do is it will inspire the next prompt that you put in to use a similar style. Think about this as like a visual style. So it's great for understanding and trying to replicate different types of AI artwork out there. And I wanted to learn how I wanted to create things about how these different things were made. So I typed it in and threw in a few of the pictures here that I got on the cards, and I could very quickly replicate it. And I think it's just a really, really cool feature because I think it just allows you to reimagine things in different ways. And some of these artworks, I've never seen art like this before, and I really wanted to try to recreate and be inspired to create something quite similar. Another example is the structure reference, which is a bit different to visual. The visual reference here is about the actual art style itself. Structure reference will look at the actual structure of the image and how it looks and create something using your text prompts to create something in this way. So I use this image here, I use it as a structure reference, bulked up the strength to the top because I wanted to really focus on this. Typed in a prompt and I was suddenly created things that look very similar to this kind of compass kind of look. But with a completely different visual style. But this is why I love Adobe Firefly, because it's so intuitive for people. Especially if you're new to prompting or you're new to AI art, giving people the option to create art in different ways in terms of how you communicate is important, because some people are able to visualize stuff just from text prompts, which is fantastic. But there's people like me who see really cool artwork like this, and I'm like, okay, I don't know how to prompt for this, but I would like to try to create similar things because it looks really, really, really cool. And I can now prompt with images for that. And it's a really cool feature of Adobe Firefly. I want to say a huge thank you to Adobe, to Chris, and also to all these incredible artists. I'm actually going to link all the artists in the description of this video, or this, if you were seeing on different platform, I'll find a way to put them all in here because they are incredibly creative. And I just want to thank Adobe so much for the support, because you guys are great. You guys are awesome. And I'm looking forward to Adobe Max soon as well. Hope you guys enjoyed.